it's my pleasure to now invite Martin Dominic, close to home in St Andrews, and he's going to tell us about Royal Society summer exhibits.
Okay, hello. Let's see whether our technology works. That looks good so far.
Yeah, that looks great.
That looks even better. Okay, so let's talk about the Royal Society Summer Science Exhibition, which is the annual highlight in the Royal Society's event program and aims at displaying the most cutting-edge science and technology in the UK within their premises at Carlton House Terrace in central London by means of about 20 competitively selected exhibits, or, as I like to phrase it, it is about real scientists in conversation with real people. So this is how it looks like. And it can get much busier than this at times. And as you see, much of it is about hands-on experience and about people talking to each other. The event is free to attend for everyone interested, and please accept my apologies for the choice of presenter in the video. It has become quite a stretch with the ever-increasing opening times, going from a 4-day event 15 years ago to a 7-day event, including a public evening session and 2 VIP soirees for invited guests, including old fellows of the Royal Society, as well as representatives of other academies, public and private research funders, government, etc. At busy periods, the Royal Society Summer Science Exhibition is also now reaching the building capacity, with between 12,000 and 15,000 visitors over the week. The audience is quite diverse, covering all age ranges, and the exhibition attracts much interest in the media, including all major national newspapers, as well as major radio and TV stations. So, what makes a good exhibit? The Royal Society appears to be much interested in topics with societal relevance. Moreover, the exhibit design should foster the active engagement of visitors, and the timeliness of research questions can play a role. At the end, and I can say this as a regular visitor for almost 15 years, the real difference is on how exhibitors interact with the visitors. Therefore, finding a dedicated and engaging team of around 20 people is really the core asset required, besides around 20,000 to 30,000 pounds for the exhibit, as well as additional costs for travel and accommodation. The exhibit should also tell a story based on a small number of key messages. For our exhibit, A Message from Afar, highlighting the work of the UK SETI Research Network across both the sciences and the humanities, these were: number 1, the fact that planet Earth is the only place in the vast universe known to us to harbor life is puzzling. Number 2, we might find evidence of extraterrestrial civilizations. Number 3, they are hard to assess risks and consequences. This led to a framing of the exhibit around 3 key themes. Who are we? Are you there and want to talk? Around these, the various exhibitors with their specific expertise could create their own storylines, making use of core activities and exhibit materials. So this is how our exhibit looked like without exhibitors or visitors, holding all the materials for several demonstrations and activities, background information in printed form, and pointing to our companion website, including a survey gathering opinions on extraterrestrial life, its detection, and potential consequences. We applied a consistent graphics design promoting our brand, and also conveyed science by means of arts, in particular with our mirror, that also depicts the Earthrise as observed from the moon, illustrating that we're looking back at ourselves, wondering what it means to be human. Our cube world activity, essentially unbreakable, that's an advantage of having low tech, suitable for age 5 or above, and with very few limits on creativity, let visitors explore several fundamental principles of language and encoding messages by asking them to design their own code and then to analyze it and to compare it with how we commonly encode human language by means of alphabets, symbols, and bits, or how nature does it in the genetic code. We also gave visitors the opportunity to compose a message to another civilization and then draw a message that we received from a supposedly intelligent civilizations, namely ourselves. Would we want to reply? Finally, the exhibit might be reused. A portable version that fits into a small suitcase went all the way to Vietnam for an event with high school students to run along the worldwide meeting of young academics in 2019. And that's me.
That's brilliant, Martin. Could you just go back to those statistics again about the reply and the like who would want to reply? And I didn't quite see the numbers. You skipped over that. Oh yes. So 22% would reply to or wouldn't, which.
So the majority would reply.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And
I didn't label this with yes and no.
I was just checking which way around it was. Okay, so most people said we should reply to a message, but then what if they come and kill us? Ooh, questions for later.
I would have expected that there could be a difference whether you give people the specific message, but interestingly, you get the same picture whether you ask the general question or whether you ask them specific on the message that they received, which was one that other visitors produced.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.